Hi, I'm Peter Musurlian, and this is my 3 a.m. view of the WTOP and Federal News Network newsroom as I pull into work every weekday in suburban Washington, D.C. At that hour, there's no traffic on the streets, and the newsroom is practically empty. What is waiting for me are 10 fresh and well-written news items, thanks to these top-notch FNN journalists who cover everything in the federal government. This is a private sector news organization that reports on the federal public sector. FNN is nonpartisan and not political.
Federal headlines.
During the 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. hours, our sister station, the powerhouse WTOP, 103.5 on your radio dial, broadcasts federal headlines, for which I record just a couple of the 10 news items of interest for a larger mainstream D.C. audience. But during the Federal Drive with Tom Temin from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., you'll hear all those news items scattered between Tom's in-depth interviews. You can catch Tom's show on 1500 a.m., on a smart speaker, or on the FNN app. It all comes together by noon in the Federal Newscast. I send it out on my social media channels, which you see at the bottom of the screen, but the best way to catch this high-information compilation of stories is by subscribing to the podcast, which means you can listen to it anytime you want, anywhere in the world. Be one of the tens of thousands of unique listeners who download the podcast every month. The annual number is in the hundreds of thousands. As you might suspect, the listeners and readers of the Federal Newscast are informed and intellectually curious. They're the leaders and future leaders in the federal workforce, in the military, and in the federal contractor community. Invest 7 minutes a day and see what our Federal News Network team creates every weekday. It's like our version of the whole of government approach. Our competitors in this space are doing nothing like it, not even close. Thanks for listening.